Perfect. Una kusha una carbon me fambulem. This na the well body better power gentry program when a Salomon them we don't land book book. Doctors them we they around the world and they bring this program to una. We make I say around the world, not to be all the England, some and the Germany, some and the US, different places, and even the UK, we scattered all over the place. So now then people do don't learn book book, now they bring this program to una. Then people are the multidiscipline, which means they don't learn different aspects of medicine. So in a way, if you ask questions, it could be very difficult unless somebody not there within the panel will be able to answer you. Unfortunately, not all questions will be able to answer live, not to because no one help for answering questions. The only reason is we not get on a medical background, so no one can give answer way tomorrow, and not will be the right one. Okay, so and the advice we will give, the advice we give na general advice. If we get any example if by you, yeah, la fiber no more fiber, I'm not to you particularly we talk about. But if you want specific advice, individual advice, always seek the advice of your physician, i.e. your doctor. Me your name, me Natimo John Fuller, and today we do the 73rd session with Ramadan, fasting and your health. I know say Bokov now when I see Ramadan and the fly on I go feasting are just for the Muslims. No. The reason we make it today, Dr. Kamal will explain at the beginning. However, fasting na fasting. The same rule we apply for Ramadan and the same rule go apply for Lent and the same rule go apply for intermittent fasting. There are few deviations and stuff where Dr. Kamal will explain, but fasting na fasting. Whether na Ramadan or Lent or na intermittent fasting or na for which they do and for whatever you reason, there's specific thing and the way we need for know whether Dr. Kamal will talk to now. But today, me not qualify as a medical doctor, me not a doctor. Me a business IT consultant, I deal in information security and cyber security and all that kind of stuff. Now me sabi, na IT me sabi. So me self time like kuna no more na they learn and they bring this program to me. You go now for make sure they then bring this program to una uninterrupted. Okay. Today is Sunday the 18th of February, and Dr. MSM Mohammed S.I. Kamal and he present to una today. He go introduce himself as to in qualification and waiting he do and stuff like that. Me not qualify for able to talk about that man in experience, okay? And like I say, now me name now Timu John Fuller, and when I get the whole well body better power gentry team for answer to any questions when I get at the end, okay? As I said before, we will do the program. We not they get paid now free of charge with the one, and we do one because we lack with people and we want try for help. And not mean say because we do oversee means we're not going to help people. In we own way we able help now they try for do so. So dear me family, if anybody in the audience we know people within the mainstream media and salon, we're able to get this program to them. We happy for have a discussion with that person. However, we just not get that capability for say for pay for do them. So far, most of the people don't come forward and while will pay. And if you look at it, then people don't learn book, then get the experience. The reason they give so for free, now other people in they pay for. So if we get them for free already, I don't think say it right for let we pay again for let we get to people. But if any radio station or TV station one broadcaster will give them for free, we'll not go charge them. We will do them, then can edit time and do whatever and give the program for free. Okay. Okay, as I said before, all the recorded versions, you go do on YouTube, you go do on Facebook, and also if you want to join the WhatsApp forum, I will share the details we want to go join for ourselves. Data privacy law no go apply to that because now una self they join for ourselves. So at any point in time, if you want left, you know, if you ask permission, you can just left the group. Not a group where all man the chats, are just group where just the doctors and go provide on with up-to-date medical information. So if you know somebody not like boku talk on your phone, and the best group this for you know only thing that we pertaining to health now okay. As I said before, if you want to ask question, if you look at your pad, it gets then 3 buttons at the bottom. And if you press them, you will see this go appear. So you can ask me question by chat. Just like how you chat on WhatsApp or Facebook, you can chat to me and send me a message. But also, you can ace your hand. If you press this thing here, it will show a sign where you ace your hand. But if you're not able to do all this, just ace your hand or physically, I will come to you. Okay, and ask a question. Hopefully, they will cover all the questions they want to get. And the one day where they shame for talk, you know, maybe we will ask that question. We won't say if they look say, maybe I the shame for ask. However, if you don't look all and you know, see, you know, you not feel comfortable, get in touch on the WhatsApp number, send your question. We go try for answer. I'm not the main WhatsApp forum, so everybody else go benefit. Okay. I bet you don't have for hearing me coast voice and I can't do another to the professional let it through the session today. Thank you very much. Now we emailed address this if you get any medical issue and I want to ask question about, like I said, we know we personalize advice, but we'll try for see which are the general advice we give with you. Get in touch now, yeah. But if you get suggestions, say maybe you don't like the how they talk, or you don't like the how they present, it not means in a criticism, it just means in a feedback for how we improve. Okay. And also, if you want to get in touch with you know WhatsApp number down there, I will share that within the chat. Now, thank you very much, Dr. Kamal. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Who wanna join me today? When I left all the way to do, or can join me. Thank you so much for that. But as you can see, I don't need introduction. Now me name that, and I think say they don't even know me, they know me. But anyway, me work now for work with people or save life in the room, emergency room. Because I people may get problem them, then sick, then get accident when I'm young work down there. So right. As I say, like how Mr. Fuller been the talk, I know one people in fulfill say because me not Muslim, I make I decide for talk, but this, this is nothing to do with that. This is just to do with the fact say we notice say then be in the past 2-3 years, the Ramadan and Lent, so Ramadan for the Muslim and Lent for the Christian them, we notice say yeah, don't disable me.
No, carry on, carry on. Oh, sorry, carry on. Try him again.
Right. Good one, right? Okay. So as I say, because of that, if I'm for let people away they go fast, let them know waiting for do before you begin fast. So whether it be saying a Lent, whether it be saying a Ramadan, or whether it be say because you know well, because people do get that kind of sick day. I will talk about that later. We one my colleague, we himself, we all been the trained as doctor, even just to eat. Just to eat. We don't know waiting because before you marry that man, don't balloon. BOBO na sick he get, and this sick na head the day. You get something where they grow na head, maybe they affect the center way for make you feel say you don't bell full. So then get that center they don't call center of satiety. At the same time, you get the other center where nine they tell you where you angry. So the brain they work on that. Now imagine that particular center they not get problem. So this man, he don't be the bell full. Now they call wolfish appetite. It be just the eat. Now later on, we realize say something they go on. When they go do this man in scan and they then find out. So if you find out say some man they eat, some man they fast, it's a way for lose weight and I tell you they add weight because you need to eat correctly. So if now one of them people and the way they say intermittent fasting, where you go do 16 hours, yeah, you rest 8 hours, so until you go do 5 days, then you rest 2 days, you go get for know about that. But either way, you need for let you know what for do before you go parenting in there. Because otherwise they go and bug you. Now make we look at say now 1 month no more now left. In fact, for Ramadan, about 3 weeks. Lent now don't begin. Wednesday we pass now be Ash Wednesday. So it just goes to show you say is that the most important time because if you don't get yourself ready a month before that. So now when you look at this, the differences between the 3 we don't talk about Ramadan, Lent, and intermittent fasting. Then FIBA, but then get the differences. As you can see, Ramadan for the Muslim them, it involve you sort of sacrifice for eat, for drink. So the eat way been the eat until you go eat 3 meals a day. Now you can't do them until now 2 no more you go about. Drink, of course, you don't go drink until you cut fast. When the fast begin, where you do clean, you can't eat or drink anything out or smoke or even involve pansexual intercourse. Like where you want to do, you feel for your wife or you feel for your man. When you dip and fast, you can't do that. Not possible. From way do clean to net camp. But picking them away, they not reach 12 years yet. Woman the way they expect, the pregnant woman them. They want the way they suckle, they want they breastfeed. And of course, they want the way they pan the monthly period, and they want the way they travel, or they're not well, they're sick, be it na picking now or an adult or no, the old one them, and then they're exempt from fasting. But that don't mean say if they don't check you, they don't assess you, they no say, the doctor, they no say, you can able for fast, and you say feel say you well for fast, you know go do them. You can still try them. If you know for carry on, then the business they say where you go able for come out of them. You go cut the fast, you know, and then carry on, take it from there. So Lent, again, depending on who say you day, whether you be Anglican, Catholic, or otherwise, then they say they pan fast. Then they repent for the sin them, just like how the Muslims they repent for the sin them. They pray to God for forgiveness, and them, depending on who side you belong, certain food and the way you not go eat. So man go say beef, so man go say thing we get for doing milk, dairy product, or some sweet them. When you get different one the way they get, you know, we then can say not to this for do, not to that for do. But that then I like for the whole week, except Sunday. That's not for Lent, you know. And for the Ramadan now, from we begin from day one, where this year by God's grace could be the 10th or the 11th of March, it will continue to until the 9th of April, where now normally 29 or 30 days, now it will last for. Lent now, 40 days it can last for. You know, so it's nice for let we know the difference there. Intermittent fasting, as I say, 16 hours you not eat and drink, but then you're able for then eat within 8 hours. Likewise, some man can they eat normal food in 5 days, and then the 2 days then cut down on the amount they take in. So it just goes to show you, and it involves everybody, whether it be Muslim or non-Muslim or Christian or somebody will get sick, we need for lose weight. And when I say sick, not to pass you get that sick, what I've been explaining just now. It can be say you just feel unwell because you feel heavy, therefore you can lose weight by doing that. It's important. Now cleansing exercise and healthy exercise. So the God will make way, he give you this thing. He give you this scale, a balance. He give you the body, the well body, and he give you the mind, the spiritual side of things. So then two things here, one they go with the other. They go again and say P import. You know, so it's important for let we know. Say if you neglect one for the other, it go backfire upon you. So physical, when the well body we God give you, and the spiritual side, when the innermost part of the mind, important for like you know say then two have for balance one another. If you take one, you say, well, hang on, I suppose for fast and this and that, even though you get problem for fast, remember, then put on they say fasting, not to punishment. Now God and I prescribe them for you, for we the Muslims they say, God prescribe them for you, like I prescribe them for the own day we've been there before you, for let you be more God conscious. In so doing, in order to say let you go commit suicide. No, far from that, because suicide nothing way not permissible, not acceptable in Islam. And I think say in most of the religions then that's unacceptable. So if you know say you body not able to take that, please remember say God will make you know what's in the inside you. You know say you want to do them for them, but if you never for do them, then not take and say go begin take and say no, I get for proof say I go do them. That badge of honor not necessary at all. So the sacred month them, one win at 40 days, one win at 29 or 30 days, but the important for let you enrich your soul. You repent for your sins. You pledge, say you not go do it again. Because Ramadan, for now know, the word Ramadan come from the word Ramad, Ramad, which means scorching heat, warm. So, you know, Ramadan, the gates them of hell, then they lock them according to what in the holy book say. And then the gates of heaven, they open. So, the month of Ramadan, specifically now for born the sin them. So a Ramad, scorching heat, on that month, you dedicate your soul, your time, your energy, you restrict yourself, you know, you commit yourself, you sacrifice for that. So as I say, what to make with the fast now because of that? As I say, God prescribed this thing for we able to be more God conscious. For let we know and remember the poor one them. We know for afford food, we know for afford water. How then they feel? Let me say feel that. Let me say go through that. And for top that, now the fourth pillar. So man will say the fourth pillar of the religion. So important for me to remember. When Ramadan go fall, as I say already, I don't tell now, 10th or the 11th, when I go see and say, because now lunar calendar, not to Gregorian calendar. Lunar means according to the moon, it come forward every year by 10 days. I remember I say I've been there, now Russia had the study, now summer time been the fast, which is over 30 years ago. They go come back, and when I go see from the slide. So waiting, then people have to do when they fast. As I say, they eat, they drink, they smoke, they involve, nothing they pass the money, they involve in any sexual intercourse. Whether be it, in fact, the one not permissible, if you do them, but the one permissible self, then they for do and we the keep fast. That's for sure. So if I remember say, no more for Muslim them, we can invite the non-Muslim them. Because in fact, in UK, now we there, then get this student called the big date, where you they invite the non-Muslim them for can join you for quite fast. That's what they call them, the big date. So if they call them come, they can't sit down with you. Not to pass the day fast, just can't see, observe. You neighbor them, they encourage you, forget them, call them, let them cut fast. Let them see what in the religion they about, how we look after one another. Reach out to the community, do what you get for the community. And of course, we know say when the 30 days or 29 days done, we did all jubilate because Eid al-Fitr. We tell God thank you, say you don't give you the long life and well body, for keep this fast and able for supplicate, for able for pray to them for forgiveness and ask for a wipe within them in this particular month. So after 30 days, the first day we will pray, na Shawwal, some places in 3 days, then we celebrate. But look at this slide. It's so good because look at them. If they tell you when would they expect for begin fast. As if you look at the right hand, you can see say they put and say the 12th. And you know they too far from what I talk. But look what's important about this thing is the role. You see, in the next 6 to 7 years, find out saying that the shortest time, what would they keep fast for? Look at it, 2030. If you watch no more, you go see for yourself 2030. And it's so unique that in that year, we they fast 2 times inside 1 year. Let's see how God great. Twice in 1 year. Very unique for Siam. You see, so, and that's not the shortest time we go the fast. Then the longest time by 2047. Now with the hope, say if God give it a long life, we'll go see how we done it because that ended on like 16, 17, 18 hours now you can fast. You see, so they rotate as you are. So by the time they come back, 33 years for don't pass for rotate. You see. So again, this thing they tell you about the balance we're supposed to forget, we'll keep this fast, or whether it be Lent, Ramadan, or intermittent fasting, the body for able to sustain itself. You can forget that balance. Because what you do, for me, when I keep fast, the thing that came on me most now, that sleeplessness. That sleeplessness now can cause me problem. And I know say a lot of people share the same thing. You careful be holistic because you did grow in your spiritual self. You did sacrifice, you did dedicate yourself to this. Because we didn't do this Ramadan or the Lent or what the other one they call, they all get one thing. The beginning, nine at the thing way difficult. By the time the body reach to 3, 4, 5 days, I guarantee you the body they get used to them to the extent now, even if you don't, you know, feel say go for, continue for go back to outside and come out. So it makes you disciplined, it brings you back to outside, before when you been lax a bit. And that's not important. And when you get that, you feel better in yourself, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, for make you able for do more for your community, for your people them. Like how would they do so? But if your mind not clear, your mind not high up there in spiritual cleanliness, then obviously you don't go for do that. Now make you find forget this balance. The spiritual and the physical. You get for one, walk one with the other, not to one without the other or one against the other. Otherwise, you don't get that. We need to be grateful and thankful to God because not all man able for do them. Man want do them, but because he gets sick, because he did in a certain place, because society happened to them, he need for do them. So this one just they tell me about the 4 stages. I.e. that each way they eat what they call sokoli. Important for me to know say Latin way the prophet be peace be upon him be actually recommend because we can do Latin way spiritual in nice and it good because we can do you go able for sustain yourself where you go there now 12 hours 14 hours you know eat. So that's not the thing about it. And it show you waiting for eat and waiting for drink. So that you know go you drink the wrong thing. If you go drink the wrong thing or you go eat the wrong thing, believe you me something the kind of spices we'll put on the food or the salt we'll put on the food, like make you begin feel thirsty. But if you eat according to how you eat, you not only go lose the weight, you go benefit for clean your body, you go benefit for clean yourself, and of course you go able for be higher up there in terms of faith and spirituality as well as piety. During the daytime, of course, you know they eat, you know they drink. So you focus on waiting for bring you closer to your God. You read your Quran, you read your holy books, you meditate, you self-reflect, and of course, you give charity. Also, you able. Then, of course, don't forget say, not to just sit down no more. You need for the waka waka, you need for the do exercise, gentle exercise, not overdo them, so that you don't go be feel exhausted. Then you end up for say, I need to feel well, and get for cut the fast. So you need for do that, and you do for do them proper. Remember, screen time. They watch television all the time and all that. We get for curtail that. We get for cut down on that. Because we need for focus on this particular period. Then when the time reach for cut fast, they say the guidance is that you get for cut fast with dates and water and milk. Now, the problem here is not to all man go able to do that. So Monday, I know somebody will get allergy to dates. So if you say, according to the Sunnah, you're supposed for cut fast with dates, when the dates go cause a problem, I don't think say right. You definitely need for make able for do something where go able for fitting body. As I say, not to punishment. Now make the religion really good for everybody and make them easy. I look at me say, Uda sick, Uda travel, Uda no well, no keep fast. And when the month done, make up for that. There you see no more. And this is not law of the religion. So, and again, I can advise the people them. Like when they go for go cut fast, oh my God. The first thing na pap. The next thing na what you call that? Puff puff. The next thing na binchakara. Next thing na resakara. Before they pack now something the fufu or biata, or then they pack now the jollof rice, rice sticks and all that. And then the next thing you realize, for grabs it for brain a problem. You begin colic. It's like, as I say, not to punishment. You need for look after the body. The aid they tell you, the brain they tell you, say, but you don't follow up. So therefore, cut down on that. The advice to you is eat light, go pray, can get a proper meal, and then at least when you follow it now, you go get the benefit of that. Now, if I for let you join the people and for join for work for God and make them prayer. Tarawih, when the night prayer, and as the month they go on, you get tahajjud, where you pray as well. Sleep as much as you can is important, because the sleep now go sustain you for carry you forward for go work the next day. Yeah, avoid for eat late, too late. And of course, if you eat anything, make sure you're healthy. This slide, I like it because they tell you how the body they work. So if you begin for fast, the first 8 hours, the body they take for digest the meal, the food where you eat. And then after that now, you begin to say the body, they begin look for energy. So that energy where you get from that food day, you go use them. But if you not do, you get for good length. Like where sometimes money add up, you don't get money, you get for good length. And also you go length, that's something also you been keep. That bank the liver. So all the extra fat and glucose where you don't get, where you don't they eat, now you get for good length from them, for help you, for sustain yourself, for carry you forward. And of course, after that, the muscle themselves get fat, and then so they bond this for make them for sustain you go forward. Now, you believe it or not, when you cut fast, you always they replenish. You go back to USA you been on this. So that place where you been borrow, you go put it back. It might not be the same level, but you borrow and go put which you been on pull. So sometimes if you been pull 5, until we they eat now, the fat will be the go or the extra glucose they go be around 4. It's still the day. So that the next day you go borrow and then go back and do them. But when you get involved in something with them called starvation or the hunger strike, then they cause problem. Because what you do is just take no more. And if you take, you reach some point where you say the tank empty, then you go cause a problem. So now make it important for understand how this body they work. You see, so the body as it is, they burn this fat because of the small thing within the body, we then call hormones. And the hormone they help. The one way they control the hunger, and the one way they control the center way. Now they tell you say you the full. So then two things, and then they work one to the other, then they complement one another. And of course, as I say, the fat they begin burn after day 3 to day 5, because that's all the thing they work. So when they begin work like that, you burn the fat, especially the one within beside them and the one within at the front of the belly. When I go see how much we go on. So this one, they tell you now how this thing they happen, as I talk no more. From 0 hours where you just eat done to 3 hours after you don't eat, now this they happen. You eat the food get broken, where you cham and you swallow them, it go turn to then here we call glucose, amino acid, and the fat them. Now, because of the food you eat, the pancreas, where na this organ within na this na the belly. When the food come up from the food pipe na it can na the belly. When they see na then the glucose, the insulin they go up, the glucose they go up, the sugar. So the work for this pancreas now for release this insulin, na ingo bring down the sugar level. So the person where get diabetes, now this not the problem we get. The sugar go there up and the insulin not able for actually bring and candle. So that's the problem with it. And of course, the one way they eat fat, you know, like their oil, and the liver na I get this way they call that beta. And again they produce the bile, when they help for digest the fat. This now they go through they can empty na and the large bowel go across come down, and then get released outside. So the role with this one gets this big yellow one for suck all the water so that it turns solid. We go toilet, not to diarrhea, and a solid thing. Otherwise, you could lose all the nutrients. So that's how this thing they work. So between day 1 and day 3, believe it or not, the most difficult day for fast, I go tell you now day 2. Because now the time that this hormone they talk about, then within the body, we then call ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin, 9 days for the hunger, 9 days for hungry, and leptin, 9 days for the belly full. So one, they work with the other. When you're hungry, 9 days they go up. When you belly full, 9 days they go down. Now like that, that's why they work. But as I say, when you eat this within the 3 days where you begin, that's why they happen say they broke down the fat. The fat they get destroyed, so therefore you see how they lose the weight. The watch weight in the wear begin dance now you wrist. The skirt or the trousers weight in the wear begin show say they begin slacks until you get for go to the point where you get for add one more hole for let you hold the trousers or the skirt. This all they tell you about that, saying that so it work. But gradually, as the body by day 5, day 6, day 7, you don't used to them, it's just they carry on now. But you definitely go begin feel the impact. Because what you do, if you eat properly and you eat the appropriate thing, you could begin seeing. So there you go. Until you get to day 5, the body, after we don't begin from day 1, you don't get this thing they call ketosis. Ketosis, which means the fat in the body, now in the bone, now that they now could be your fuel for carry you forward. So as you go deeper into the month, now so this ketosis they go on. And then they help you for burn the fat, and then they help you for increase the sensitivity. We don't call them sensitivity. That means the blood pressure in control, it go better because you lose this weight, and this hormone, then they act on that. And then, of course, the insulin, where people who get diabetes, they know, say, this thing, they work better because we do, if they get more sensitive, the body, they react to them better than when you know, they keep fast. So these are the things where now they happen. If they help you for repair the body, and believe it or not, we get what we call poison them from the food they eat. The one the Wayland book, they say indole, phenols, catol, all the things then they are the large bowel. Well, the work where this fasting they do for you, now for clean the body. Then at the same time, it help you for repair the body. At the same time, also be done swell, we get what they call inflammation, it can help you for repair that and for get better. And for that matter, some people believe say it can even lengthen your life. It can give you better life and longer life. So these are the things that the advantages there are, but not to just advantages. We get disadvantages, we get risks as well. We need to know about them. So this slide, they tell you, look the slide of the man at the left and the slide of the man at the right, as you see no more. Within 4 weeks, of where you begin for dawn to sunset, like always do clean and net camp fasting, they see for ourselves how it don't happen. The weight go down, the body mass index, as they call them, where then times your height with your weight, and then give you a certain figure. And they say if you pass 26, you overweight and all that. But that day, nothing will go talk for another time because clearly it's not right because of we African man that we get different makeup. But nothing will go help you for let you get an idea. If you go up, then you know so you can for work for bring a candle. As I said just no more, the circumference, that belt, inside the time that you waist, you could begin seeing the dance by you, and you get for add old panel for make you holy, otherwise you go for done. The blood pressure begin calm down. The insulin, the diabetes control begin get better. This just to show you within the happen when you begin for fast. So between the beginning of the month to the end of the month, this is what you go get. if you do them properly. So, wait till we get now just the different seek them, and I'll go through all of them, and just different one. The one I say very important for that one for keep fast, so that you go get yourself assessed. Then go assess you, all the doctor them, all the nurse them, all the specialists them. Then go one for do this 1 month before you go begin keep fast. Because what you do, if fine for you don't know how the body day before you go expose them to that kind of shock day, because otherwise it go backfire upon you. So I don't talk about diabetes already. The sugar go up, it can't down. Where some man go begin sweat, some man go begin shake, some man go begin feel, terrible. In here they turn and all that. You get for don't adjust. Then go decide whether they want you injection or they want you tablet them. We then go make instead of you take an morning, so you take an evening time. But then go don't assess that before then say, okay, you're supposed to fast. When I go see I'm at the slide. The same applies to people and we get heart problem. Yeah, because they drink water, boku. They lose water on the day where they fast. From the go clean to the evening time, you go stress the heart. And because you stress the heart, and then of course the medication where they take not to the right time way for take that itself can bring problem. So if you don't consult the doctor them, you don't consult the specialist them, then go able for look into this, adjust them so that it no go and bug you. You want to do God work, but at the same time you have to look after this body because now alone way. Kidney disease, they have a kidney problem again. Then no say they're restricted by the amount of water we them for take, especially the one they do on dialysis. Again, you need to consult the doctor them, the specialist them, to make them know how to tailor this thing for you, how to make them right for you, so that now you one green getter, as they call them, bespoke for you no more. Well, the belly, the stomach part panam, that is important. We all know people can get ulcers, so man can get gastritis. The belly they get inflamed. Some people get irritable bowel syndrome. We command the area about. Now, some man sometimes not going to know what that mean, but the belly can produce more gas and more acid, and the belly can run on a certain day you can get constipated. So the anything that they can happen, and especially because they eat and drink like how you been they eat, you tend to become constipated. Because of that, you need for say you can for increase your fluid intake where you cut fast rather than left them like that. You see, so all the things that they're important, but you get for don't manage them before you begin the fast. And most importantly, we mama them, we auntie them, we sister them, they want the way they expect, and they want the way they suckle or breastfeed. Important say when you breastfeed or way they expect, way they get pambele, you definitely go get some deficiencies, some things the way you go lack in your nutrients them, the food way they eat, and the number of times we they eat, the drink way they drink, all the things they go make you become possible. So you will get dehydrated, and of course it can actually affect the baby way they carry or the baby way they breastfeed. If you the mama not get enough nutrients in your body, get and forget begin. So again, important for we able to get yourself assessed, for we know say we either able for do them or no for do them. Now this not just way for look at somebody where they keep fast, where get diabetes. The time way if for check in blood sugar, it's very important for make the people and begin check their blood sugar. So the blood sugar you can check them just before you eat sokole. And then after that, you can check them in the morning. If you look at the photo, you can see them there. You check them in the morning, and then by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you go check them again. And then just before you cut fast, where the sun go down, in the iftar, they say make you check them. And then, of course, after you don't eat, because the sugar, they go up like I've been done say before, you get for check them for see whether it's in line with what they expect. But remember, if the sugar go up too much or the sugar go down too much, we go make you begin develop the symptoms why we don't describe. Please, and for cut the fast. As I say, fasting not to punishment. But look at that. Then tell you when for break the fast. If you check your sugar in less than 4, then I for cut the fast. If you check your sugar in more than 16, they go to 17, so then get to 20, and for cut the fast. So all them things here, they help you. Remember, for drink plenty when you know the fast, and avoid caffeine drinks them. Like down the road, the coffee, even the tea, get that. And of course, use the one that we don't get sugar if you get diabetes. So this chart very important, but it's so busy. I'm not going to go into them. But when I look at them, because they give you somebody when they assess you, you go see and say, the person will come out when they don't assess them, they get the green, he able for fast. He not go get much problem. Then he begin go higher. The person will na yellow, he fast, but he get for take time. And then the one way na high risk, including the people that we don't pass 75 years, people that we get high glucose up to 17, then get problem with their heart, then kidney, then they live alone, all that then they can decide whether they want to keep fast, but then get for keep a close eye on them. But the one way that the red, than they own, definitely not supposed to keep fast. And I can say for myself, say the one way red, the little big one fasting is not recommended. The one the way is recommended for always on time go for do then get different things that we then go do, change the time way they take the medication for see whether they go make the injection within they give for the insulin. The one go they will go longer so that it go last you throughout the night and throughout the day. And get all landed and the people and train for that. So the best thing for do now for them for see you. So this one they tell we the problem and they give we recommendation how for treat the problem, how for address the problem. So if you get problem, then people will get problem with eating. And then people will get anorexia. Sometimes they're not going to know what I mean. The one way they eat. You know, you go feel for it, but you know for it. Wait, eating no more for it, like that. Then you will begin to lose the weight. It's dry one, you know. And that person will know well. Because the body is supposed to be at the ratio of 70 of water, 30 of the solid. So if that balance they were able for not get them right, now they will get the problem. So first when they eat, now that thing they can come through. And so important for make we seek professional advice. Make them make we a plan. So the other one way now the sick now that way they call bulimia. The one way eat no more, you go force yourself for begin vomit na toilet. Now they self get problem because when you vomit, waiting then at the belly we been supposed to maintain you, they go out. And then you know for replace them. So it can really be a problem like you find for level don't get yourself assessed, analyzed, for level able for no say this one and the plan this will go work for we. And if you not work, when we get to that for talk to, we get the emergency group for talk to, we go give you advice. Mental health problems. And they have a big problem. Depression, anxiety. When we get bipolar disorder, we today glad, tomorrow vex. You just know they laugh and play. The next one that they jump and begin attack people. The swing, the mood then they swing. And then mood swing then they can happen to somebody will get the thyroid problem. That get one at the report. That's within at the neck, at the front there. Now they control how the body they walk. So until they can overwork, so until they can underwork. Now, when that thing they happen, you can forget the professional who will look at you, assess you, and find out whether you're able to keep fast or not for keep fast. The same applies to people who get chronic problem then chronic sick them. So then the body in army, the defense of the body, no go work as it's supposed to work. Therefore, again, you're supposed for you get assessed by the people and we qualified for this thing. And they will get problem with neurology, they will get seizure, then fit. When we get a fit, with the fit again, they all need for let them see the people here, for let them for make this plan for decide whether you go fast or not fast. We don't talk about the thyroid again. We talk about this now because cancer. We talk about this now. The month this will depend again important. If anybody get that thing there, then obviously important for you look to your team. We go look at within the body there. Then go do blood test. They're going to do X-rays, the ECG, when in the electricity of the heart, and sometimes they can even do scan them. All that and they put together, they go come up with a plan. We go fit you where at least you go able for enjoy both worlds. You go for serve you God. If you lose weight, you want to lose weight, you go for lose weight. At the same time, it no go backfire by you, where you go cause you more problem. And of course, we old people them. Of course, they want for serve God, they want for definitely there in the middle. But remember, God not tell you say go commit suicide. He not saying that you hard, you want for worship him, you want for do waiting, he recommend for you. But if you know well, you know. However, if people and they were able for do them, well, go and try. But if in the process of doing so, now you find out saying a problem, please, not say, no, this one now 2 hours left, no more, 5 o'clock, now I go, no, please, no do it because it might be too late. Because if you collapse, for them, nobody knows say you dip and fast, or you get diabetes, or you get epilepsy, or you get blood pressure problem, or you don't get a heart attack, they no go for help you. And it's here, na time pressure. That time, because the sooner you act on them, the better it is for you. So again, this one they highlight the same problem. If the sugar go down, where you could feel because they become dizzy. Your body they sweat, your face they sweat. You need to talk proper again. You need to make then kind of sound the way people need to understand. It's fine for make say you get way for control that. If you they eat, team will get more fiber. Team will get the proper food. Then you go get a laugh up on that. Other than that, you go and bug you. We all know, say, if you don't drink enough fluids, you go suffer for that. And of course, especially when you eat too much salt, then food that we can eat during Sokoli, get salt, boku. And of course, if we not eat the proper food, now that, when I go see as we go on, then you will get nutrition deficit. Because then they're important for we go forward with the well body. Remember, the spiritual and the physical supposed for complement, supposed for support one another. So if you get problems with the belly, you got them, again, you need for you for eat rich, food way rich in fiber, like the grain, the vegetables, and anything. Well, some man go say, idea, salon and all that, but the other thing that you could do, we definitely go help you on that. When I go see as we go forward. For me, as I say, that the most important thing this week and bug me and fast, that's sleep problem. Especially when they keep long. Because until they come fast at 10 o'clock, by 11 o'clock, we don't go in the mosque where we pray. By the time they don't until 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then you get being fast back around 3, 4 in the morning. Now, alhamdulillah, thank you, the time done different now. Although by the time we begin the fast, by the time we end the fast, we go 1 hour forward to we. Nas alone, well, alhamdulillah, then get fixed times from 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock or 6 to 7. Pass until it be winter. Then you better. But we own according to how the season day and how the year day. Now at least we know so we go towards the shorter times for keep fast. So sometimes we go forget much sleep. But sleep is a problem for me, and I know it's a problem for a lot of people. You must get tired. You must get weak because what you do, the amount of calorie, the amount of food value we been they take, they take them for that number of hours. And the longer the hours, the more the chances say you go feel weaker. So if you feel weak, please try and do something about it. Sometimes because you need to sleep. Sometimes because you need to eat the right food. Sometimes you need to do what you're supposed to do and make this happen. If you correct that, you go, as I say, you go enjoy both. But caffeine, down the way they drink, coffee too much, down the way they smoke, they're all nicotine. Then get that way they call withdrawal. Because the body don't used to them. Sometimes you go take 5 cups coffee per day. Sometimes you go smoke 10, 20 a day. Now you know for do them because they keep fast, the body go withdraw. Again, the only way you go for do them now for gradually. Like me now, which I don't begin there, I know they eat from morning till around 12 to 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I begin eat small. And when they eat, and they begin with warm water for make her open the belly because the belly where they keep fast, remember, they shrink. When food not go for them, they shrink. So therefore, when they go for go cut fast, remember say if you do them slowly but surely so that the blood go begin make this gut they ready for the food when they come later. Otherwise, if you go bombard them with cold food or heavy duty food, it will cause you problem. Now you go suffer back, now you go pay the price. People in the way, if they team up, the blood pressure they drop. And then kind of people in this sometimes because they not get enough fluid in their body, therefore this can happen. So again, if you know that the problem because you take 2, 3, 4 tablets then for blood pressure, and now you need to drink and eat as you should, then within the happen here is they begin feel you're in the turn. And you can easily for them bang your head or broke some part by you. So for avoid that, you get for begin rise up slowly but surely, take your time. And of course, if you're not able, because this thing you get for take the medication at certain times, there's no need for begin say power papa should keep fast because the God understand within this thing when they affect you when the problem. The chronic condition they don't talk about. Muscle cramp them that what they expect because what you do again, the dentin within our body where they control how the body they work, then can go down, then can go less because what you do with it they get and let go when they get her. So therefore you go suffer with that. But if you eat the appropriate thing, you eat the vegetable and the fruit that we reach and potassium we in the help for the muscle in control one for let the muscle they contract and relax, you go for enjoy that. The mood swing them that now way today you're angry tomorrow vex and you go from one place to the other because the sugar sometimes they don't because you dehydrated because until you don't sleep well all the things that they help. And I tell you, if we don't begin the practice, as I can say, I remember one man talking, we named Benjamin Franklin. He said, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. So in everything, now how you prepare, now you go make you able to enjoy how this thing go. Other than that, you will get a problem. So this last one is important. When we they eat, let we avoid for overeat, because it's sometimes the eat what they eat is not healthy, and it gets too much salt, and that go make, or too much spice, and that go make you begin thirsty. So that when you keep the next day, it causes you problem. So this all just they tell you, they give you instructions, they give you guidance, they give you advice how for do, what you for do during Ramadan or fasting or Lent or intermittent fasting, we go make you enjoy them and get it better of both worlds. So eat mindfully. We they eat, no go begin get telephone near you, no go begin get television near you, where they distract you. If you charm your food, charm them proper, so that at least you go able for enjoy them and benefit. Not to you charm and quick one, you swallow them, you can get gas na you belly, it can cause you problem, it can cause you heartburn, all that in there. So when they eat, make sure say now for yourself no more. Get enough water, avoid then sugar drink, avoid then Coca-Cola, Fanta, this and that, all that in there, they not go help you, because then go just cause you more problem. Get a balanced diet. The diet will be say you get fat, you get protein, and you get carbohydrate, who we all know. Of course, not to just lay down no more and sleep and say, because I fast this and that. No, you find for label for exercise. No need for overdo them, just tend to exercise. Even if now waka, you waka, is important for you. Remember, say, if you sleep well, you go function well. So as much as you can, get yourself a schedule of your sleep pattern. No go in the bedroom, go begin to don't say, hey, I need for watch TV, or I need for know the news where they happen, I need for know football result and all that. Well, they will just disturb you. And before you go, make sure you don't drink coffee, or drink tea, where you go keep you away, because the caffeine, the kicking. So all that in a day. Avoid that. Make sure, say, when you're ready, you feel tired, so that when you go sleep. And when you sleep, you will feel better when you wake up. Management, you get for know how they manage your stress, because the stress go there. And then they say, a hungry man is an angry man. You can easily react. So until we don't be no one for react, because we didn't know you're angry. The people in there, the world, the community, also we there, family, everybody, neighbor them, all can there for support you. So if anything that happen, you can reach out to the people, and you yourself can offer support to them people in there. We not get like how you get. Give yourself realistic expectation them. The one day say you go for achieve, the one day you go for get, forget over, we go for really say, well, this one I don't do it for myself. And if you're not able, then there's always a professional support. The doctor then they, the nurse then they, the people that will specialize by anything then they for that. And remember, in all of this, thank you God will make you. Because believe you me, so man they pray for this, and they for them. They know for them. But God, in the infinite mercy and grace, He give you this possibility. Because remember, you don't know things for happen next year. So this is the thing that we, as I say, I just don't talk about. Take the assessment is important for make you do it before you keep fast. When you get assessed, then we would actually take all that into consideration. The medication, the adjustment, the blood pressure, how we day, and which kind of food you go get for eat, how you go get for lose weight and things and all that, how you go get for get the water into you, and then get you educated, make you more aware, sensitize you, and then at the end of it all, then come to a plan we fit for you no more. As they can say, fitting that for you and nobody else. Then they go work for you. So if any of that no work, remember, you forget that we then call emergency plan. So if anything no work and you see say, I deserve about this thing, then you get contact, then we forget. Sometimes you doctor, sometimes you family, sometimes you school, sometimes you workplace, all that in the day for day in place, so that if anything happened to you when you did this process of obeying and doing things for you, God, when things don't work for you, say that they will come to you, you rescue, that then will come to help you. Then when that thing they done, remember, the need for let them assess you after the fast done. So when the fast done, then go follow up and see which thing don't happen to you and how far you don't come. Because believe you me, you can lose the weight, you know if you don't say you lose the weight. The blood pressure go count down, you know if you don't say you lose them. And bring a candle. Insulin control will get better. Say so things can be improved for you. No. So now make it fine for compare how you been there when they do the assessment to how you don't do now after you don't do the fasting. But remember, in all of this, you forget that balance. The spiritual and the physical. So this again, they tell you about how you maintain your physical activities. How you make yourself active, not you just lay down no more. Different things the way you go do for make it help you for let the muscle then they intact. Because if you don't use the muscle them go begin fade by you, then go begin go down by you, and then you go get problem. It go help you for your heart, for the rope them na the heart, for the chest, the fook them. It go help you for you in digestion. Believe it or not, the person with the waka in your own digestion better pass the person with the dumb. And the person really dumb, now he can prone, now he can get that constipation more than the one with the waka. And then, of course, people when we get mental health problem, when you go relax, you get a fresh air, you get a different atmosphere where you take breeze, where you take your mind off things, you find out so you get better. Again, this is just to continue on that. You lose the weight, your sleep will improve with time. From day 7 now, you know, your body will begin to improve because you don't begin to get used to that in there. So when you do that, just continue. As I talk about the rope, the fuk them, and of course, we're able for drink all the things in the day. But above all, you're able for discipline yourself. And you find after this period of fasting, make you continue with the discipline. As the one the ways be the Islamic religion, they say the 3 months them. So you get Rajab, when they take the plant, they say Shaban, when at the time we now with the plants, when at the time you they actually see the fruits then begin grow, or the plant they begin shoot up. And Ramadan, believe it or not, when I with the fast, now it tell you the harvest. So when you don't harvest in Ramadan, when Shawwal come, I will just continue Ramadan. Indeed, they help you. Again, exercise is what you go do when you dip and fast, when you for do and whether or not after the Sokoli meal or now when you cut fast. 1 hour after you cut fast, important for make you get some small exercises there. You know, because that's light meal. I hope say from this lesson, we will get light meal, we'll go eat. Then after that, now we get the proper meal. And after the proper meal, we go then able for benefit from them. But again, just to show you how to fast. So what you can do, and then exercise, then they different one. Them. Would I go walk in the morning? Would I go get a small jog with you run? Would I go get yoga, tai chi? Would I go get aerobics? Would I go run for cycle? Would I go and swim? And Pilates, all lengthening in the then they help for the body become right way they keep fast. So then you go do after you cut fast, or something you go do before you eat sokoli. Not overdo them. So this just to tell you, what thing they happen to you, the deficit them, the thing the way go short in per you, where you they keep the fast, sleep go be a problem. The routine them we be not used to, how you been they eat, how you been they sleep, how you been they drink, all that thing they go change. But you do them because you know say you get something in mind way for achieve. The sugar then go up and down. Again, we don't talk about how you go for control that and waiting for look for like able for manager. Dehydration down there on exactly like that, because if you don't use for the drink 4 liters, 2 liters, now you need to drink them, there's a problem. You get for definitely then for manager, so that when you cut the fast, you drink as much for compensate for the amount where you not be able to forget where you been the drink, where you been deep on the fast. And remember, emotional sensitivity you need for stay calm, because remember the holy period for you, and even if you do one for intermittent fasting, clearly you can focus on that, because if you go and bug yourself, then you get more stressed. Clearly you go and bug yourself to the point where they say it's not going to work for you, because the blood pressure go up, the sugar go up, and then it becomes pointless for them. So this a very good way in more I don't see. If you watch a number, you will see for yourself. Say, it give you all what you need for do. Make sure say water, now you go prefer for drink, than the soft drink them, and then the get gas. You go put on panabella, we don't shake all day. Look at the food them, look the rest. Look at the bulgur, look at spaghetti, all the light food then they. Look at the lentils, the peas, the potato, not to fry one, no, na grilled one, sweet potato, tomatoes, and they leaf them. So you find for let the plate get boku color, not to just that one color no more. As you can see, plenty of vegetables and fruits. Now this is the one way I've been wanting to let all man see, because what you do, you look after the African, the Arab, the Caribbean, and of course we own family and the Asian them. This is specifically for weight management for people with diabetes. If you look at the left hand, you go see the calories the carbohydrate, the calories, and the amount of fat. So the green, the carbs, the blue, the calories, the lilac or mauve, the fat. So you can see, look at the size of them. You will see, say, from top to bottom, you will see, say, you see the edges of the top plate. The middle one, look how it is. You almost say the same. Of course, the third one, look how it is. Nothing the way they see. So the more you full up, the more likely you will get the carbohydrate, the calories for go up. And look at them. From 680, it double. And then by the time you go to the third one, you almost don't double as well. So quadruple. And on the right hand side, the same thing. Look at the picture. You see outside the soup, the granite soup and the fufu. Look at it in a half of the one way in at the bottom. The one way in at the middle in a 1 1/4. But at least you can see the edges them. This one now you almost see nothing. Again, the calories then they add up. Look at the left hand, you go see pawpaw, cheese, tamar, when at the dates, you get the naan bread. All that things then they give you the calories. We go for consume, we go for eat, we go make you feel okay. So the less you eat, the better it is for you. So this one then give you waiting for eat for way you they cut fast. And you see, then give you grilled chicken salad, then give you salmon and sweet potato, then give you chicken vegetable stew, then give you vegetable stir fry, and then give you lentil. So not to be boring at all. You get a variety. You can choose and not eat the same thing every day. You can change them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then go around. It's really good for you, but you can forget different color them. When you fast in the morning, that's what called the suhoor. Well, I get for be light. Then give you the oatmeal, the Greek yogurt, vegetable omelette, the toast and the avocado, and then of course the salad. Then in the butt, remember, if you go take chickpea and you know say it not fit you, you better begin bloat you begin cause you a problem for feed, then you begin give you belly out and all that from belly. Be careful. No say that did not fit you, so left arm. Look for something else. The recipe is not to one no more. And they different one there. So what if fit you, then you're supposed to take. So you for do. Drink enough for let you get hydrated. We know they keep fast. Do everything in moderation. I think he say, he is pleasure, he that drinks with measures. If you drink according to moderation, you eat according to moderation, you sleep according to moderation, you go be okay. And you go definitely benefit from that. Remember, change your diet to more of protein from plant, fruit, vegetable. Eat whole grain. We get more fiber for you. Brown rice, some man say basmati and all that. And then the avocado. All that thing they go help you. Healthy fats. Now, some man they say, where are they fast? Because I did lose me weight or I did do intermittent fasting, I don't forget fast. Well, remember, the fats then the way you need in your body for let you function proper. So if you take all the fat away, you the hamburg yourself. Sunday where you get rid of, Sunday where you definitely get for, need in your body because waiting in the help you. So again, this one just give you which you don't talk about already. You balance your diet, you drink as much as you can, we eat as you're supposed to eat, don't forget distracted, regular exercise, sleep as much as you can, manage the stress. We all need to stress them, but we get one then we will manage. Remember, say your spiritual well-being and your physical well-being, then get for balance one another. And if you get any problems where you take medication and all that, you need to get supervision so that you don't sort them out before you begin the fast. Customize, you practice them, you fast him. You go for make a let you suit you. Let it be say, now you suit, not for any other person. As I say, you do them for you and your God, and you for your body, and that's it. Remember, for be grateful because God give you the opportunity. So man no get her. And nobody don't know what thing for happen in the future. And in the way they do that thing, they remember for consult with a professional, then for let them help you. So I get question them way then be ask me boku one them, but I've been just saying make I just pick some of them where I go tell you now about. So if you look at them, they talk about say whether the fast go damage your belly. Now, as I say, people will get gastritis, people will get the acid reflux, where they feel like heartburn. They're supposed for definitely get checked out before they begin the fast. This can actually get worse where they keep fast. The sugar then can go up or go down. And if they go down, we don't talk about that already. They begin feel dizzy. Again, the blood pressure, we suppose for able for make it go down. But if the food they eat get more salt and get more spices, well, the pressure don't go down, it will go up. So now make I say we need for know what they do. The food them or the fruit them we really get enough water, we go help you for hydrate yourself, for let you go properly with the fasting. Now like grapes, apples, cucumber, celery, watermelon. Then they did them very good for the body. Then get enough water per now. We go for make you go forward. Someone they say if I for eat banana, well banana it rich not only in fiber but it rich in potassium. Remember we talk about potassium. If it is low, the person will get cramp in the body. So important for them to get them fruit then the banana, black beans. That's what they call locusts, almonds, that granite, peanut butter. And of course, the meat who they eat, the beef who they eat, or the chicken who they eat, peel that kanda, make you not get much of the fat panel. And of course, they ask, as I say, when look at the answer dip and this, I don't even know, look at it, avoid excessive use of spices and salt, because we didn't do that, they make you want to drink more. They make you thirsty, and then you go cause you for being dehydrated. Then get this thing they call natriuresis, which means natural diuresis, which means they go past water frequently. Some people after a certain period where they keep the fast on 10, 6, 7, 1 week, 2 weeks, you can begin to notice you pass water more than you've been the pass when you not been the keep fast. That is important because that's a natural process than the way the body they try for lose the weight. Most of the time, the first thing they lose weight, that the water part panam. When it comes to the solid, now the 10 now, the weight loss program they begin to get difficult because we can do the weight of the muscle them, the other fats them, they're far more than the water part panam. And believe it or not, as I talk no more, it is slow the aging process. But look at that. This one at the bottom left now, as if I say, day 2 are the most difficult day we begin for keep fast. Because we can do that hormone way nine the for the anger, for the hunger, we don't call ghrelin, nine that they begin for go up, and the highest na day 2. So therefore, when I go for this, from day 2 onwards now, the fasting will become less and less and less because the body they turn into that ketotic state where now the fat nine the bone na the body. So that's what it means. The fat, the bone na the body, then a ketosis. And then now they give you the energy, they fuel the body for you for let you go and continue with the fasting. Then the fast obviously go get a problem with people where they suffer with constipation, even more so because we don't get the amount of water. And the bowel, the large bowel, now the water they suck come out. So if that they be the problem, then obviously so now you get for increase your food way they eat, and the water way they drink for able to forget you bowel the normal. And if not, then get the medicine that they can give you, we go help you for control that. As I say, you can see, somebody asked me whether I go help arthritis. Well, indeed, able for help arthritis in the short term. When you lose the weight, you definitely, you go able for help for the pain where you go feel at the knee, at the elbow, at the shoulder, at the neck. Because being overweight can actually cause more problem for that. And it can help you for the blood to circulate better. So people who get problem with dementia, that they can help them. The fasting can help them with that. So all length here, the positive thing them. But we still get challenges, we still get problems that we get for take care of. As I say, not to punishment. So the last thing I go say here for help is that always consult your doctor before you begin fast. Preferably if you're able 1 month before. If not, at least after this talk, perhaps go meet your doctor when I sit down, when I get this conversation, when I get this talk so that when I go for no, say, so go for do. If you experience anything will not fit you, something will new per you, something will make you not feel well, please remember, no to punishment. You can cut the fast. And then when you feel better, you can make up for the fasting. But that's the way you need for do them. The way you need for do them, well, God know, and get other ways. But no, it's not a religious talk, so I'm not going to go into that. Prioritize you well body one, and make sure say the meal the way they eat between cut fast and sokoli, then get for be good for support the body when they go through this period. Increase the amount of fluid way they take, especially between after you don't cut fast to before you begin the fast. Avoid the sweets in them. Avoid the thing the way you get sugar, because all they do is they make you call for more sugar. It make you crave for more sugar, and that's no good for you. Sleep as best you can. Avoid for exercise too much. If you're able, exercise as best you can so that you can feel as if to say you're in control and you know go and bug your body. And then listen to your body and approach you fast as you need for them. Thank you so much. And now I don't talk on, I don't talk boku, and now I go listen to a question. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Uncle Doc. The family, let me see. Right, let me see. Yeah, Mr. Dawo, I can't say in a bit. Dr. Kamara, thank you very much. If I'm now this way at the talk, you know, when I don't hear it from myself. If I've been talk, when I go say, that guy, wait is abi. When I don't hear it from the professional, the various type of fasting they way they, and the benefits of them various types in they, but also the risk factors. And also understand how you know we able to manage them. Because see because for example, like me, I I get bad habits. Then everybody, most of them don't join before when I know. See me and food. Nah. It have been 16, 17. My mama tell me, Papa, say if you not can pull it picking, you go eat the host one day. They can't be eat me. You know, but now for some reason I can go the whole day and then they pass. I can ask myself, I don't eat. Then around 4 o'clock. But as much as it's good, there's also a downside to the kind thing in this. So you get for make sure you balance and based on your health condition and also based on your physical condition. So I don't understand this. One part of the thing about the counting is that I see you hand up. Somebody asks something. Not to me say, oh, I'm sure, let's see. Oh, they send the message directly to me. If anybody they fast as per Lent, they observe Lent, my apologies, but I got to ask the question. You know, Dr. Kamara touched on that side. I don't know if the person joined late. He say, is it permissible for sexual activities? What does that mean? Permissible for sexual activities. So I think the person will explain that side a bit more. What do you mean?
And what I mean, sexual activities for do mama and papa business. It's as simple as that. And when I say mama and papa business, I don't know, I sure say Christianity itself not go condone that. But when you do them, even when you do them lawfully, i.e., now your wife and your man or your man and your wife, during that that particular that period they observe the fasting, you're not allowed to do that.
Okay. That for family for who are the young one there, or maybe the one that is small past me, say they are no young past me. It's having, you know, because to call on, you know, I call on the right name we can call her lock bush. Where she don't lock bush. Stay fast one.
Right, okay.
Stay fast one done. That's it. Nothing.
Right.
So when we party, they can decide
well, sorry, let me just add to that with some term a misconception.
Yeah.
I want people to understand when the fast month reach and you dip the fast, remember, you are allowed for eat after you cut fast. Therefore, you are allowed for engage in sexual intercourse.
Uncle Doc.
Yes.
I don't understand this. You're allowed for eat the food after you don't cut fast.
Yes. I tell you now, but as I say, I emphasize na way is permissible.
Well, not permissible. I beg you explain that side because
so permissible means now your wife, not your girlfriend, not your boyfriend. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. This one I way be say it clear because what you do, the sexual act, na sacred act, believe it or not. You even get a prayer which they make before you commence or begin sexual act.
Okay.
Yes.
So like everyone before. Hey, I need to go.
Let God give you picking way go be God fearing, but that no questions about that. So if you dip and fast and the wife dip and fast, una two agree. I want this because a very important point you just raised. Una two agree say like I call on lock bush, the woman sacrifice, the man says sacrifice till the end of the month. That's fine. But you can't deprive the woman, nor the woman deprive the man because waiting to do in a fast month where they don't agree. Especially when they don't dip and fast.
So okay, I get few party them, you know, where because this month now to next month, from now to that end, the married get for Boku. Before
Yes.
so would I not say angry like you marry for they never kill Boku cow.
Yes.
So Bokuma can get married during this period. I'm not saying to religious talk this, but just not clear that side because of that question the whole person asking. Also, that thing way don't come Boku. So is it lawful for let people and they do that way and I just before fast month and they married, or is it just down to the intent? You know, can you just clear that side for
Well, I mean, I know with that word for it. I know I subscribe to the fact say way fast month they come now you for legitimize if not that the word or for
exactly
normalize your relationship. That's crazy. Not to that, not to for fast month you to go say you left the person. That's wrong. But if you meet up, say you don't like this person and you intend for making you well for your man or whatever, you meet up in a fast month, coincidence, fine, go for them. But for say now because you want to make them legal, when you get all the time that the world for doing, you know doing because fast month they can't you want well, it's better than when you dip and fast you engage in intentionally. So you get good, better, good, better, you call them best, and then you get bad, worse, and worst. You see?
So basically,
I want you to be clear about that.
Basically, you say you're not for buy cocoa. Okay.
Okay. Right, okay. Yes.
What I want to ask is, the question of my family, this not to a I'll therefore repeat them again, not to a religious thing, but today we talk about 3 things them here. Yes, sir. Kelfala, yeah, Mr. Kelfala, they come to you. Just give me 1 minute. Mr. Double, don't put your answer, they come to you next. I understand, yes, definitely not a religious thing, but we therefore look at the religious perspective and look at the health, which you don't talk already at the beginning. Now, how is it possible for let somebody because when maybe they fast, they fast, because now they fast different way. Not forget about that side. What I say is Christians, well, the denomination will be when they begin fast, they fast the night before. Okay, like from evening time till the following day evening time. So most likely not can happen. But I've been get causing them way, as we know, most of we get Muslim background. They eat that morning. How is it possible? Say somebody go to belch around then 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Say again. So 1, 2 o'clock afternoon.
Possible? The person not eat that morning. Normally it's calling about 6 o'clock or something like that in the morning. Is it possible scientifically for let somebody they belch in the afternoon? And if that happen, the fast don't break?
No.
But is it possible to go belch in the afternoon?
Yes, depending on which you eat. As I say, if you remember the slide, the first 8 hours now you take for digest this food. Okay. So some food can take longer than the digestive tract than other one them. And so it can take a lot longer for digestion, especially the end we get that green. So some man, if you don't eat past mark, you see the food pipe, it gets a tight band of muscle within at the bottom, when they open, when at the stomach, the belly, they begin. So that tight band of muscle, they call them lower esophageal sphincter, LOS. When the food come up from the food pipe, go down, it they lock behind them. They open. Some people in there, where that band of muscle, like how they put me on, so it open like that. We then call hiatus hernia. So because the food heavy, it go down. But some man now way the charm, like everybody else, you must way they swallow, you must get go some breeze with them, some air with them. So the air, because the light in, they come up. The food, because it's heavy in, they go down. So when the food they try for fending itself, the air they go up, it can bring some of the food. And unfortunately, the food pipe, now the top part, we then call the gullet, alkaline, that's what they call them. Inside the stomach, inside the belly, now acid did. So that food don't mix with the acid in the belly. If it come up in the gullet, it can burn them. And that can cause the heartburn. So you can belch, obviously, because the gas defend way for come out. No questions about that. So sometimes some man can say, I don't eat something to get garlic. After 6 hours, I still feel them. Well, it does happen.
Okay. No problem. Then they fine. Right. Mr. Kelfala?
You don't let Mr. Dabo?
No. I think Mr. Dabo, we don't answer. Would answer a question. So
all right.
Yes. Doctor?
Yes, go ahead, sir. Would hear you?
I want to tell Dr. very thank you and the host. Of course, we didn't start alone. And first month, like our doctor say, he just left about 3 weeks for them observe fasting. Doctor mentioned a lot of things we really need to understand. First of all, the food if they call some foods that they call, most of you in salon no even get that access to, and it takes a lot for we will afford that kind of food and day. But I just want to let it help we. Some of we get for only fast. Whose kind food then we at least somebody for eat in the evening hours, and that food we call that's so called the time as well. Then secondly, we get people in our we most times when like you want cut fast, this cold water, if you not buy them, if you not cut with them, because only the day you test it, you know, most of them now this cold water they buy, and even if you try to advise and say no use this cold water, and say no because of all the me just don't try so at least I need for drink this cold water. So I don't know whose effect where that cold water get at the system. That I know because of that at least we go for disseminate for pass this information here. Because myself and my family somebody here, of course get people around here. But however you advise them, say no use this cold water, they say something now offend them for offend them. Then two on the this exercise where somebody for do. And is it during the day or now net they do one? Because sometimes the kind of host messages now sometimes you don't eat in the morning hours. You say okay, do this exercise. Then mistakenly pass and belch. Then that food car up your throat or a car right now in mouth. You find for pitam or let's just well and back. Or if that don't put the fast again back, no. So if I talk small because of almost the time for prayer, now this is the thing I get for you, doctor.
Thank you so much, my in-law. Thank you so much. Right now that's the last part. If you belch, according to me, which me understand, if you belch, and the food come up, obviously, you find for let you pitam, wash your mouth, and carry on forward. All right? Okay. That's that one. Yeah. If you belch no more, sometimes just the breeze come up. But if the food come up, then definitely no swallow them. Pitam, wash your mouth, wash the part with the food there, and then carry on forward. Okay? That's that one. Two, the exercise they talk about, not the one we get for exhaust yourself. If you walk around the old self, around the block, 1 term, 2 term, where you cut fast or where you don't eat so coldly, it will help you. I hope it's clear. I just want to make a short for let you understand. Thirdly, cold water, I don't go advise them because waiting do when person they keep fast, the belly, because you don't get food, you don't get drink all day, it shrink, believe it or not. It come shrink, it make small, it small one, and the belly, believe you me, it gets very strong muscle them. So when you see them shrink like that, they wait. So all the blood they come out from there go up to the brain for help you for function. Because now you need to eat, they drink like that, they do. Okay. Yeah. So therefore, what you need for do for make you avoid for let this brain blood can't go na the gut because now that they help for let the gut digest. You need for do slowly but surely, gradually, as I say, small. Because what you do, the cold water, then they open the blood vessel, then rope, then the way they carry the blood go, we go open the belly, we go make it stretch back. So the cold water, I no go advise. Even if now warm water, you don't get for be hot. If now warm water, it better pass the cold water. Because imagine something they don't shrink, then you go put cold water panel. Which if you say they happen. When somebody cut in body, if you put ice block or ice water outside the cut there, it can help you for stop the bleeding. So imagine now the belly don't do all day, you shrink. Then now you go put cold water panel. All right, and then they help you. So that make I say, you can advise person, but the person not take advice, waiting for do. Left arm, make it fight down for himself. You could not for do. Simple as that. The food, when I the final thing, when I the salon, when I reach with the different food them, funde, or orange. you know, avocado, pear,
Yeah.
you know, mango, you name it. We don't get anything in there. So definitely a lot there for each end, and no questions about that.
All
The
right,
food
okay.
self you can eat, but obviously you get for each you know, a tiny amount. Don't forget big. You say, why do I exercise? I go take 2 junks or 3 junks for each No. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If I for you know, the eat different things and different day. Not do the same thing all the time.
All right, sir. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so for me cousin the way they listen, you know them big spoon of the carry, who cut fast. Wanna reduce
Yeah.
In fact, in-law, somebody just mentioned them. We're not getting
Yes,
natural
sir.
product, no chemical, no fertilizer, no nothing. Natural now na get. They grow in the backyard. We now in that. A different story.
Okay, that's not true. But you know, say for eat this stress, when are full of carbohydrates, almost let me say 31st don't know how they eat.
Exactly.
Well, agree. But as long as you make sure say appropriate the amount for it, not to pass mark. The carbohydrate you need them because now they give you the energy for sustain yourself for go forward. It's as simple as that. But you need you get for do the way we for do not to for mark for pass mark. If you see that bowl, I'll be show you 3 different size them. The one way you see the edge them, you know. Now so if you be not to the one way you put them, they say this is a mountain. No.
Very true. All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much.
Dr. Kama, what would you talk about this exercise? I know obviously you know to physical instructor and stuff, but obviously you're not a doctor. Is there a specific time they way best? Say for example, you talk about after Sokoli, that morning eat when I can eat before when I start the fasting. So is it advisable for let people and do that light exercise in the morning and do light exercise in the afternoon and in the evening before they breakfast, or at any point in the day they can do them, or is it just down to personal preference? What do you go advise?
Yeah, let me say if you actually try the thing for see what suits you. If you don't put enough calories in your body, in your belly, you finally you burn some. And that's not the only way you go for adjust the amount of calories we put in and the amount of calories we burn. So whichever way you do them, whether you do them immediately after you breakfast or whether you do them immediately after you pray, you eat sokoli, or during the day, like for example, if you go walk, like we say me the walk, in our waka na emergency department, so during the day, that's an exercise for me because I go from one place to the other, go bring patient, come care and go this and that, all in day. That's what is form of exercise. It's as simple as that. If you want to do anyone specific, then sometimes you need to at least assess how you feel, how your body day, what you go for tolerate, so that you don't go exhaust yourself. You know what I mean? That's where you go for for you own self, how we deal with you, and then obviously you go for manage and benefit from them. No exhaust yourself. Do what you're able to do. Sometimes day 1, you go begin with just a few steps. Day 2, you continue for extend them. By the time you get to 1 week, sometimes instead of 5 steps, sometimes at 20 steps, you're going to begin to take. And so on, you begin to increase them. But then by the end of the month, you could begin to go to, 200 steps, 300 steps. And that's beneficial for you. Because the more you exercise, the more the muscles, they stay lean and fit. And the more you burn the fat.
Okay.
The more the respiratory system they get better, the more the digestive system they get better, and all lengthening it.
Okay. My family, on plenty thank you. I don't see on contribution as well. Somebody say intentional fasting and intentional vomiting or intentional burping, landing all right. If you do all right. But if you're unintentional, the person just bought with Dr. Kamabi. They say if you're unintentional, you can able carry on with your fasting. Just spit out whatever is they wash your mouth and carry on. And somebody also emphasized the fact say the food they will get back home. They're very nutritious, they're natural, so it's good for you for the eat. Somebody also say exercise, I want to say that, but like I say, me na moderator, me na presenter, me not there for can explain to una really let the people away learn, but definitely exercise. When they say exercise, not to fall do that normal stuff where you gonna do before before the fasting start. You go gym, begin run like for seeing a gym body. Just do something simple, way good for you. Now this person they say not for be rigorous, just something simple. Like now just stretch. Now you able do one. Yes, I will do What, Sakinat? And I think
Yeah.
that will be my last caller for today. Then we will wrap up because we really don't go over time. Okay. Yeah, Sakinat?
I'm sorry. I wish I could speak like the Welly body.
It's okay.
I really feel intimidated at the way you guys are speaking, but I'm able to clearly understand everything you've said. Thank you so much, Dr. Kamara. That was really, really insightful. Yeah, I just wanted to ask, being a Muslim and from the spiritual aspect, that if I want my children to start fasting, what age do you think is recommended for them to start fasting? Then also, if they decide to fast, maybe like and break it midday, will they be counted as a form of worship?
So I think the way I understand it, if I remember correctly, it's at the age of 12. That's when I think is most appropriate for children to start fasting. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, and as I say, breaking the fast because they can't complete it, I don't think, it's something that is punishable, like I say, because the intention is what, the God rewards.
Okay.
In fact, it's good as children. If, for example, when I got introduced to fasting at the age of 5, now you could say, hang on, that's way too early. But it was not forced upon me. It was something I just saw, I tried it and I saw I could manage and got on with it. But that does not mean if I was to break fast, that means it's punishable by anything, because at the end of the day, women could be in the middle of fasting, for example, not wanting to pick on them, but then they then end up coming on their menstrual period. They have to break the fast. Somebody might be diabetic. They were fasting, it was fine, and then maybe midday they started feeling dizzy, sweating, shaky and all that, and they disorientated because the sugar's gone down. Obviously, you'd have to break the fast. So I don't know if I'm answering your questions, but I think age 12 is when they definitely would need to be fasting from.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Then, the bit around if the fast is broken before the time, the real iftar time, is it regarded as a fast? Like, is it categorized as a fast spiritually?
Well,
speaking from the Islamic perspective.
No, I appreciate that. The interesting thing about that is that, well, I'm not saying I'm a scholar or not, is that some people think it differs from place to place. I know even in Manchester, I can tell you that if you are in a particular denomination, for example, you are following this particular masjid, and their own times of iftar are like 10 minutes or 20 minutes away from where it has been, accepted. For example, you go on the Islamic channel and they tell you the difference between Manchester and London is about 5 to 10 minutes. And yet the masjid that you go follow says it's 20 minutes. Well, I'll leave you to make that decision and decide what. Because at the end of the day, when there was no timings, they had to look at the body hair. When you couldn't see it, that's when they know it's this particular time. When they could see it, for as long as they saw it, it's daylight. And when they couldn't see it without putting a light on or without putting anything on, that's when they know the time, because it's sunset already. So if somebody, what's the word for it, has a small discrepancy, a deficiency in like 5 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever, I am not quite sure whether that qualifies as discrediting them for that particular day, especially when they're children. I don't think that would be something held against you. Of course, there's time. If you do it blatantly when it's still daylight, it's a different thing altogether. But when there's, the sun has gone down and maybe where you are is not the same as where somebody else is, I wouldn't have thought that is classed as you not being chalked as having fasted for that day. But at the end of the day, Allah knows best.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kamal. Another question where somebody gets is that this one even more than me. I think I can able add a little bit of value on that. He said the one problem we'll get in that salon is that because of the food they we they recommend, people are not able to afford them, and most of the things that people can get now, I guess. Long members say the religious, more so especially the religious fasting, because intermittent fasting, that's a thing of choice. Sometimes it can be a thing of health. Okay. But this one are religious stuff. And as far as religion is concerned, whether you're not Christian or Muslim, one part of the thing then we both of the religion then they emphasize on, more so especially during that period of fasting or the period of Lent and whatever, is that we for land for day in a community for share. So I believe say if the less number you get, and people other person there you get more for share with other people, make sure you open your doors and share with other people. It's not a case of say, oh, he gets more money. Let God be the judge as to whether that person they get money, decide say now I'm feeding community. But if you get, you able to share with people, share with people. But if not that, I guess you get, unfortunately, I guess you get. I'm sure, I don't think say, well, Uncle Dr. Kamago elaborate on that, say if now guess you get, now you get, say because now guess someone you get, you don't for eat them, or because of that, fast. What do you think, Dr. Kamago?
No, that is spot on. That's all. As I say, if you're able for, I say part of the fasting, the need for them now for obviously reach out to people. They will afford food. They will never afford drink. You know what I mean? So Monday the waterway drink nine die they come. You know what I mean? So then they obviously they come to mind when you do fast. And so obviously if what you get now you get, then use them. Now that you get. Mean say you for go begin try for go put yourself on some debt and some problem because what you do now. So Dr. Kavan say no. I don't know much about because me not a nutritionist. I tell you Fatima be this and tell you for help. But anything we get fiber panam. Team as I say, the coconut, the mango them, the pawpaw, and all that in the day, then get fiber. They're rich in fiber. No questions about that. Orange, watermelon, grapes, they all get water, they all get the nutrients the way you need. So again, now for varium, for move one to the other, not for go begin say power every day and the rest. Because as I say, I don't know how much food they cost. Sometimes the food they cost past the rest, I don't know. But if not affordability, now you talk about. Exactly. So exactly. So eat what you bowl and left the rest to God. Because we all do what we can and that's it. But I can't tell you say if you don't get money enough for go begin pandit. No to that this day about. The Islam self or the religion self not tell you that.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm the last one there. Fabulous. Say I don't say last, but this one I think say in I need for touch up. Somebody we called Abdullah. He asked this question, but kind of confusing. He said during fasting, he say somebody not for deriving thing then way they get pleasure, any pleasure activity. I don't understand what you mean pleasure activity. I don't know, Dr. Kama, if you don't hear about that before.
Well, I'm not going into that because then they go into the realms of the religion, as it were. Team way they make you feel joyous, enjoy. For example, music, where you benefit from. You understand? Team way go excite you. We not get for do with religion. Now that they talk about. So anything with you, yeah.
I'm not go offend you.
You can't offend me, please.
You begin happy. So I'm not for go offend you fast month.
No, why they keep fast until you know go come, but why cut fast? Can't cut fast with me. No problem.
Thank you very much. Plenty. Thank you. We don't come to the end of the program for today. They go around the panel now for the other doctors them say their last word to now, and then I plenty thank you for all the patients that don't show for listening to this session today. The first person I'll go to Dr. Ture, you did on? Dr. Ture?
Yes. Hello.
How are you, sir?
Hello, my family, and I thank you for listening with today. Dr. Kamal, thank you so much. You really delve into the topic and explain very clearly for everybody to understand. And I'm sure this then on YouTube, most people will go listen again if you forget anything. Dr. Kamado explained everything really, and it more emphasize on if you're on medication, you see your doctor, let them go tailor you medication where they take to the fasting, so I think that then thing way for hammer home anybody for do that day if you do on medication. And of course, if you're not on medication again, you want for fast for any other reason, then it good for let go about let go with them. So I tell you all, thank you for I can listen to we. Of course, after this session, maybe we'll get a break till after past month and we continue. But again, we tell you so much thank you for listening to we. I don't get nothing for adding to anything that I've mentioned so far. So tell you all, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ture. Dr. Ansel, I'm not able to give it, but he don't listen to it. But he just tell me say it is on side way. No, easy. So I'll go to Dr. Bell.
Yes, Dr. Kamara, thank you for this session. A very great session. It's always good for waiting for doing fast month. And also we get for I think yes, we talk a little bit about belly woman again. No second say belly woman there with the self forget picking and also very important for me. So it's good also for no say if somebody try forget speaking, once you don't cut the fast, you deal with human, you can still get sexual intercourse, and a very good thing for no. And then belly woman them as well. And I said now for take them. If one for fast when I came fast, but God definitely will give the opportunity that if not able for fast because when I get belly, when I get for take them, especially when it gets to the end of the pregnancy. But Dr. Kamara, thank you very, very, very much for this session, and thank everybody who joined the session, and I wish you a good evening.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bell. Dr. Rashid is not there around, so I will go to Aisata Fuller. Ms. Aisata Fuller.
Yes, thank you very much. Dr. Kamara, the session will be very good, very, very informative and educational. So I've learned a lot from this. I don't get much for add, as Dr. Bell and Dr. Tuedo say, Dr. Kamara does say it all. So the only thing I would say is una pay keen attention to the very, very good information with the Oguna for help una for fast, healthily, then not affect una negatively. And boku information be there for the slides them. So if una forget some of the information them, una go na the YouTube and listen to them all over again. But una all thank you for attend. You know, all I can say is, well, body better pass gently. So now look after my health. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aisata. The last but not the least, Dr. Auntie Nafi?
Yes.
How are you, ma'am?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you to everyone. Me just want to say thank you to Dr. Kamara for the great presentation. And thanks to everybody who joined in and the wonderful questions they all. Me since I don't learn, especially the part where you talk about diabetes. I know if you say possible get diabetes for fast, I always say they're not supposed for fast. So I don't learn now to say yes. Some of them not the fast, some of them can fast when they talk with the doctors. Everybody for joining and great questions. I'm not getting much for saying at that number. Thank you.
Okay. Before I wanna thank you for when I don't join with today. I hope say within the next 1 hour, I will don't upload the video on YouTube. So when I go able to see them. I noticed somebody they ask if we will repeat this session again mid Ramadan. Unfortunately, during Ramadan week because we get few of members them as well really fast. So no one put that pressure there on them, but also on UNA, because then towards the time we can normally do the program, at the time when they're ready for break, we'll not put any extra pressure on anybody. So unfortunately, now we're not able to do any program in between, but as soon as Ramadan finish, we'll come with a new program. But if you want to refer to this, you go do on YouTube. I will try for as well on the Facebook page, so that I can get anytime when I go look at, as long as you get credit, go on online and have a look. Okay. Dr. Kamara, you want to say last word to people and not finish for today?
I don't have HRHO.
I don't see more.
He did it.
Which one are you on? Oh, there we go. I don't see her.
It nobody go find you.
No worry, I'm not afraid. I mean, auntie, now the best thing is for Femplaba, because when the first month begin, for forgive me before the first month begin. Okay.
Hey, thank you. Oh, thank you, Dr. Kamara. That's really informative. I think a lot of we take a lot from the presentation there and learn a lot. So Thank you. As I see a question as well where somebody they ask how soon this could go up on YouTube.
Within the hour. Within the hour.
Okay, yeah. So I hope say that person they don't get the answer. But thank you so much. That was really brilliant. Thank you, Mr. K.
My family, una see the difference? Dr. Kamara, Uncle Doc, you see, Mr. K. Anyway, well, how big I go feel like you. Last one for people.
I'm telling you.
Last one for people.
Okay.
I did tell you this one. I'm bug.
Yeah, I'm bug. This way, I'm bug bad.
Thank you. So we thank God for small mercies. Definitely. Without una, this show and this session no go on. As you know, now 4 year this, from 2020, now 4 year this how they do so. So I think the team deserve a partner in the back and definitely some clap. No questions about that. So, we thank you for that. And without una, we don't go any further. And we know say with una support, we will grow bigger. Once we get that, una all go begin to see the difference. So the other way join me from Freetown, from other parts of the world, una thank you. And we hope say una enjoy them, una benefit from them, and una go pass the word to una people and say, then people are going to do something, no. Or if you want to improve on something, una need for just feedback to we let we know. And plus, we depend on una for let una give we guidance, for let una tell you who's still the one for yeri, who's talk them, who's sick the one are going for know about. And then one day now we could take it on board. And it's a way to talk to a person. In one day you talk to them, but waiting one yeri and waiting if they say they suffer. Now that will make things go forward. I don't talk to you, but something I know say you know what you're about. You know go. So there. But remember one thing. Above all of this, wealth is better if you have health.
Body.
Yeah? So, well body, if you not get them, it no matter how much money you get, how much wealth you get, you no go anywhere. Because in fact, now you go die left them. I can guarantee you. But well body, if you get them, it better pass, the gentry. So, therefore, pass the word to people there. Una join and let we see how we'll get this thing forward. Thank you so much and God bless. I think my man Nafi wants to say something.
Yeah, Auntie Nafi?
Dr. Kamara, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Something just kind of in my mind just now I still ask. I don't know if you don't too late.
No, carry on.
I guess we'll squeeze and they go ahead, man.
I just remember, what about people who they take regular medications? People who they on 3 times, 4 times a day. I don't know if certain I don't cover that already. Wait, how do they balance with the fasting?
And one day they're not supposed to fast.
Okay.
Now, and then if we talk about religion, if you talk about Ramadan, and then now they talk say particularly the need for look at. And I think that that high risk, that red slide, that red area. Now then they can say according to Islam, you can make what's not the word for make up for the number of days or the fast way they lose, where they fast. So therefore, you can pay somebody. I think you put them, but not to pay. You they offer for provide iftar. So, for example, if you go to McDonald's or KFC or whatever, not to say that the food, I just give you an example. If the 1 grain meal don't cost £6.7, you can actually send that money, they multiply by 30. So £6 or £5 times 30, now 150 pounds that you send them to the masjid or send them to one person where that person is going to keep fast for you. You know what I mean? So they say, possible say that blessing day can equal to if they keep fast yourself. But other than that, you're not supposed to keep fast because what you do, God don't want you to commit suicide. So therefore, He allow you for fast. For man kana minkum maridan aw ala suffering. They say if you sick, you know well, or you travel, they want you for let you cut the fast and then make up for that after. But if you don't sick now, naturally they continue, you go for take medication 3-4 times. Well, you can't do that, and God knows best.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope this session don't benefit you now because it don't benefit me a lot. And for we where they keep Lent, where they observe Lent, and for we will get for can go into Ramadan. I wish we all the very best. I hope we see you now again. Please be humble and whatever would they do. Like Dr. Kamara don't put now God will try for worship. Not more time will try for please. God way with the try for worship, he know what make we do so that your heart now in God they count more. So I wish we all the very best. But remember, well body, the better pass gently. Till we meet again. Good night.
Remember, dear TM, we're not to the end of the way them is we get one more for present before Ramadan begins.
Yes.
Yeah, that one day.
One more before Ramadan.
A good one, a super
so
one.
Keep an eye out for the flyer.
Yes, the next one will come is very important. So when I scatter the word and we go meet inshallah before Ramadan begin, then it will be now the one way. Now big person from Freetown. This one a big man and a Freetown going to talk about. So important for Leona with the Freetown join we and let we see how we go for trying and move things forward. But we get to be proud of them people and the way they try for push we coming forward. So thank you so much. When I join me next time, I think in 2 or 3 weeks, we will put the flyer, we will put the date, and we'll put the topic, and I sure say when I go enjoy them because it's important topic. And I possibly in a salon study, now the presenter. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much, sir. And all good night.
Thank you. Bye.
God bless you all. Thank you.